Hello, my good friends, and welcome back. In this episode, we will start by creating our Laravel API application. So I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop, and I will call it Pro, just like that. Then I will navigate inside the folder. Then here we go to the Laravel documentation. And we are going to grab the Laravel Composer command, and inside our folder going to launch my git terminal, and I'm going to paste that, and now I'm going to call my project API. And the Laravel framework is going to be installed into our machine, and an API folder is going to be created where we'll be building our entire API backend system. So it might take time to install depending on your internet connection and speed. So I'll pause the video now, and when it completes, I'll come back. Alright, so the Laravel framework is installed successfully. So let's get inside our folder and see where we're going to start. So I'm going to cd API. Remember, API is the folder that we've created for our application. And then I'm going to say code, then I'll type a period after that, and that should launch my VS Code. And here we are. So this is the Laravel default folder structure. So there are some of the things that we'll be needing to change so that we can get started. First of all, we will change the database authentication, and for that I will open the .env file, and I will change some of the constants here, or some of the properties of this file. And the first thing I would want to change is the app name. We can call it API, just API like that. And I will also change the database name. I'll call it API as well. And a user will remain to be default, and password will remain to be empty. So that is our database. So let's go ahead and create our DB. So I'll launch my XAMPP control panel. Remember, you can just navigate that through to the router. Then I'll start my server and my MySQL server. This is the Apache server for our PHP, and this is the SQL server for our MySQL database. So after that, I'll click the admin tab or admin button to take me to localhost PHP my admin. So here we are, and since we named our database as API, I'll go ahead and create a database by the same name as the one we specified in our environment file. this one here. Okay, now the database connection is all set. Another thing we would want to set is the in the database, in migration, and in the user, we are going to add some of the columns. So we are going to add 2 other columns for now. We will add some in the later stages of the course. So I'll add another column of type string, and I will call this one user type. And I'll add another one as well. Sorry. And I'll call this one also will be of type string. And the column name will be avatar, or we can say image URL, and that we can say user image URL, like that. So that is all the changes that we need on this file, so that we can close it for now. So let's go ahead and create one controller. So let's create one controller, then we end there and we start again in the next episode. So that I'm going to launch my integrated terminal, and I'm going to say php I'll put this controller inside a folder called API, and after that I'll call it API, then inside another folder called auth, and then I'll call it auth controller. Sorry, this one is php like so. And now our controller is created, and we can navigate to that controller, auth controller here, and now we have our controller. When we come next time, we will update our routes that it communicates to our controller, and we'll continue from there. So see you in the next video.